Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm Lynn Hardy. I am a program director at NINR. I am the lead program director for the Wellness Branch, and I am really happy to be here with you this morning. First of all, I'd like to show you NINR's mission, and honestly, one of the reasons I put this slide up here first is because of all of our applications need to fit within our mission. So for NINR, our mission is to promote and improve health, to understand and manage wellness, there we go, and to improve quality of life, and we do this across the lifespan. What we do is build the scientific foundation for clinical practice. Within our strategic plan, we articulate the areas that we focus on, and those areas are symptom science, wellness, self-management, end-of-life, and palliative care. But across all of these areas, we also have an intertwining ability to put technology and training, and these apply with all of the scientific areas. Okay, now I just need to make sure I'm going the right way with my slides here. Last year, we started a new process. We invited experts over to NIH, and what we asked them to do is to help us understand some of the innovative questions that would help drive research. So the initiative was designed to identify creative and results-oriented research questions that could assist us in guiding in future research. I encourage you to go to the site and take a look at some of the questions. We've asked individuals to continue to post questions to help us guide our research. So some of the funding mechanisms that we use right now, and the first three are individual mechanisms, are the R01, the R15, and the R21. Now the R01 is not limited in funding, but the budget must be applicable to all and actual needs of the project. But I would note one specific thing, and I do this because this is a question we've been getting a number of times while we've been here at SNRS, is that R01s with a budget that exceed $350,000 per year, while they're allowed to go forward, they will require a second level of review. So the first level is when your review goes through scientific review, but if it's greater than $350,000 in any single year of your application, it will require second review. The R15 is looking at and includes the students at the university, and in addition, this funding mechanism is for colleges and universities that don't have a great deal of NIH funding. The R21 is more of an exploratory and development grant, but I also want to let you know that it's not to be used for pilot funding. The one thing you'll notice omitted from this slide is the R03. While our institute is continuing to support active funding opportunities where we have an R03 included, we will no longer be using the R03 mechanism. The P20 and P30 are our center awards, and the last two listed, the R41 through the R44, are our SBIR and STTR awards. I wanted to give you an idea of what current funding opportunities that NINR has initiated. And this slide gives you a very, very busy slide. I apologize for it, but that only says that we're really focusing on some certain areas. We've signed on to a number of other funding opportunities that are perhaps initiated by other areas. Also, the big data to knowledge initiatives we have. One that didn't get included in this slide is a very new funding opportunity that we have in prevention research in midlife adults. But the one thing I do want to remind all of the investigators is you don't really have to apply to a specific funding opportunity. Many of the applications that come in are investigator initiated. You don't get any more credit for applying to a specific funding opportunity than you do as an investigator initiated application. So what is an investigator-initiated application? That's the research that you want to do. There are two, what we often refer to as parent grants that are investigator-initiated. There is an R01, which is the first one listed, and there is an R21. These will give you the opportunity of doing the exact research that you want to do, and if it's related to our mission that we want to do, and you have the ability to write your thoughts and write your application according to what your research is. This slide, while a little bit busy, it looks more towards what our training, education, and career development are. And you can see we do predoctoral funding, postdoctoral funding. We have special awards for new investigators, and we also look at career and researchers. And if you're interested in more information about many of our training awards, I encourage you to go to another session that will be at 1:30 today, given by Drs. Karen Huss and Wendy Henderson from NINR. Another program that we have is our Graduate Partners Program. What this program does is it allows for applicants to come to NIH and do their clinical research and work towards building their career. And again, if you'll see at the bottom of this slide, there's a website noted that would give you a little bit more information about what the GPP program is. Also, I'd like to bring to your attention that the 2015 NINR Summer Genetic Institute the applications will actually be ending on March 1, and I know for new applicants it may be difficult to get it in by then, but also I want you to keep an eye on those dates so that next year when the Summer Genetics Institute begins to come forward, that you'll think now in terms of trying to get applicants to come forward for this program. It is a great program. It's a tuition-free, 1-month-long program of intensive training in terms of looking at the foundation of molecular genetics, appropriate for use in research and clinical studies. Another thing, and we've heard a lot about this so far this year, is is big data. And currently there is a new ecosystem that is being developed across NIH. And so this slide gives you an idea of really what is big data, what's important about big data and big data usage. And what I want to encourage to all of you and to all of the folks back at your university is that big data is not simply for biostatisticians, that there's a number of uses that nursing can get into this program. And I encourage you to come talk to us about more if you want more information, and to go to our website, as well as I'm happy to provide you with the BD2K's website so that you can see a little bit more about what's being done. So because there is a great interest in big data, NINR last year put out for the first time the NIH Methodologies Boot Camp. And what this boot camp does is it's looking at how big data fits into symptom research. Last year, we generally opened this up to 75 applicants. Last year, we had to expand it to 100 applicants, and this was enrolled in hours. So I encourage you, if you're considering coming to this year, which we're going to repeat this project, or this boot camp, enroll early, because this is a very sought-after boot camp, and it fills up extremely quickly. Another thing that I'd like to bring up to you is that this year's 2015 Director Lecture Series incorporates presentations from Dr. Cornelia Beck on Alzheimer's disease, Sue Heilman on portraits of nursing and media, and also by Jackie Dunbar-Jacob, who is going to be looking at scientific pursuit of effective medication adherence. And if you come to our website and look for the Director's Lecture, you'll hear more about these presentations. And we encourage you to come visit with us. And NINR is always looking for program directors. They're always looking for nurse scientists who are interested in furthering nursing research. So this slide, while very busy, I understand, if you're interested in perhaps applying for a position or consider a position as a program director at NINR, come to the booth, and there's more information. Karen Huss and I will be at the booth between 12 and 1 today if you'd like to talk more. So we encourage you also to come visit with us. One last statement is that this year NINR is going to be 30 years old. So we are encouraged. Thank you. We're really proud. And if you've ever seen some of our previous anniversaries, we really get into this anniversary party type thing. So this is we're looking to have you save that date and perhaps come to NIH during that time and participate. You'll see notices come out for abstract presentation, and we hope that we see a lot of applications and posters from this group, because if we don't get our work out there, nobody's ever going to see it. So we encourage you to come visit us with our 30th anniversary. Again, it's going to be in October, and we hope to see you at NIH. Karen and I are going to be at the booth, at NINR's booth between 12 and 1. We have a number of documents, a number of brochures for you. We're willing to answer any of your questions, and we're really happy to be here, and thank you very much for your time.